Folks, you don't know how many times I'm trying to make this video without being negative, but man, it's hard. Tennessee rally I was at yesterday. Man was arrested for carrying his AR-15. He probably, I'm just guessing that, he watched YouTube videos and seen other states, where people out there at the state protesting had their AR-15s slung over their shoulder. After all, we're protesting the assault weapon ban, aren't we? Or defensive rifle ban. And we had a shining example of what I've been saying over and over and over. Tennesseans, you're not free. This state, for the past, since 1870, has been run by people that are steadily protectionists. They're afraid. They're fear. Well, there's nutcases out there. We can't have people having guns because there's nutcases. It's exactly why we have guns. To give the nutcases pause. I mean, I was even when I mentioned this to a feller that claims to be a sportsman, he was like, well, somebody should be arrested for carrying a rifle like that. What? What? And, of course, I proceeded to try to explain the Constitution and defense. And then he said, well, people are crazy, is what his reasoning was. And I tried to tell him, which it was hard to explain, and him in his big SUV, that I drove a truck for 20 years and I watched people die almost every day. I watched death with these eyes, these old wrinkly eyes. I saw the effects of stupidity on our highways and crazy people. Let me tell you, there's crazy people driving 18-wheelers, 80,000 pounds of hazardous material through your town, and these people are mentally insane. There's no laws for sanity for truck drivers. Anyway, this isn't about truck drivers. This is about Tennessee. Tennesseans, you have to change your own laws because you are, the federal government is taking their cues from Tennessee. Look at Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, they have the right to go to the protest with their AR-15 slung over their shoulder. No big thing. Nobody was shooting anybody. In Tennessee, they had open carry. There were some people there open carrying their handguns. There's one little girl there that I think she had a big old Colt Python with a 6-inch barrel. I thought that was kind of humorous. I mean, at first I wasn't really sure about that at the Legislative Plaza till I Googled the law and said, okay, Legislative Plaza, as long as you got the permit, you're okay. But then the guy gets arrested for the AR-15. So anyway, I'm going to play this little news clip, and then I'll be right back.
Today, a peaceful gun protest at Legislative Plaza was disrupted because somebody showed up holding a gun, the very rights those protesters were trying to protect. Troopers arrested him for carrying an AR-15. Channel 4's Kara Kamari is here with...
About 100 people showed up on Legislative Plaza concerned about the proposals in Washington to limit semi-automatic assault-type rifles and high-capacity magazines.
I just feel that as an American citizen, if I have the right to life, I have the right to defend my life with the best tools available to me.
But according to the THP, Reggie Robertson of Byrdstown brought along something he shouldn't have, an AR-15 type rifle. Channel 4 shot this video of him being taken into custody by state troopers. You can see the trooper is carrying the rifle in question. A THP spokesperson says he also had a magazine clipped onto the rifle and 2 others on his belt. While permit holders are allowed to carry handguns on the plaza, the THP says it's unlawful to carry a loaded rifle in public places with the intent to go armed. Robertson was cited for unlawful carrying and possession of a weapon, which is a misdemeanor. Folks at the rally watched what happened.
The state troopers doing their job too to protect us, and it's legal to carry a gun around, but it does upset some people, so it's best to keep them hid, I think.
The rally continued through the incident. Some, like Ellie Lentz, are relatively new to gun ownership and feel it is important they are able to protect themselves.
I realized kind of one night where I thought someone was in my house, and thankfully there wasn't, but that was the night I realized that the scissors that I kept by my bed would do no good.
Robertson was issued a citation and must appear for booking on March 4th. He was a valid handgun permit holder, and this is his first offense. Jennifer.
It wasn't that wonderful. I was there. I made a few. The only thing I spoke about there was basically trying to get people, telling them where to go to get information on the state laws. And I made a few comments about state laws being written by people that watch too many movies. And lo and behold, proof pops up of what I'm saying. Tennesseans, we have to change our own laws here in this state. I mean, yes, we have to fight the federal laws, but Tennessee is ripe for people to agree with those federal laws. We have to fight harder here in Tennessee. There was people talking about, forming militia, which all militia is a gun club, if you want to get down to it. But yeah, I would love to form my own local militia, but there's not enough people around me. I am in the midst of libtards. There's a few. And I'm trying to organize a little something, but man, I look at stuff like this, and then I wonder why people say that, well, you can't run for governor. I have to. I see a bus going over the cliff. I see there's a bus going, and somebody has to grab the steering wheel, and if nobody else is going to do it, I've got to. But this isn't about me. Let's go on to something else. That feller there, like I said, he probably saw other states where people bring their rifles to the protest. It's kind of like a sign. You've seen people bring eulogies to protests and stuff like this, and this protest is about the defensive rifle ban, so you bring a defensive rifle. Now, he may have been from another state and just got his permit transferred here and thought Tennessee was freer. Tennessee is is there anybody out there that comprehends why I'm throwing a fit about Tennessee law? Tennesseans need to wake up. I mean, I don't understand why people don't want to have freedom. Why do Tennesseans want their freedoms taken away? Why do Tennesseans not want to read the Constitution? Why do Tennesseans not want liberty? Why is places like Pennsylvania doing more than Tennessee? That is what's beyond my comprehension. Why are people in this state, at least in my area, so self-absorbed that they don't want liberty anymore? They don't want freedom anymore. All they want is the state to take care of them. I don't know. Maybe we need to have more state rallies. We need to go up here and every one of us carry airsoft rifles, you know, and we'll carry airsoft rifles and not show them, keep moving around so the police can't see them. Keep the muzzles down so the little orange piece is not easily visible. And then everybody have one. How about 10,000 people on Legislative Plaza carrying airsoft? Oh man, I'm a troublemaker. But anyway, that's what happened at the Tennessee rally.